Hello, my name is Jollete Ryon-Schoeve with RE/MAX North Texas team, and today I have with me Craig Hawkesworth, a citizen of Argyle and sitting school board member with the Argyle ISD. So Craig, thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Tell me a little bit about your move to Argyle and why you and your family moved to Argyle.
I guess a little over 10 years ago, we had just had our first child and another one on the way. And we were looking for a community that we could move into, invest in, and have our kids grow up in that community. We both grew up in communities like that, and we thought there was something really to that for raising our children.
Absolutely. I myself moved to Argyle about 25 years ago. My search was to find a safe community to raise my family in. And I was really searching a small town feel, but that was a community that promoted a 16-year education plan. So tell me a little bit about the graduation rates and the attendance rate for four-year colleges from children graduating from Argyle ISD.
So the Argyle Independent School District has really enjoyed a great success rate with graduation.
Perfect.
In 2017, we graduated 99.4% of our students. Of that amount, 78% went to four-year colleges, while 18% went to two-year colleges.
That's a fantastic.
It was really good. We still had a few students who went to military academies and a few that went into the workforce. Wow,
that's an amazing stat, quite frankly. What is the average graduating class number of students?
I don't know specifics. I would tell you probably in the 200 range, right around 200, maybe just a little more than 200.
Okay. I had a couple of kids graduate, and their classes were in the 150s, 160 range. My youngest son is 18. He'll be graduating this year, and I believe we are hitting the 200 mark with his class.
Right.
So
classes over the last few years, as you know, have grown.
We are growing, and that is part of the reason why we're having this conversation today. So without question, the school district is probably the primary reason families are coming to Argyle. Tell me about some of the things that we have going on in the school and some of their accolades and accomplishments.
So the school district has over 50 programs that students can get involved with, extracurricular programs, whether that's sports, football, baseball, basketball, or whether that's academics. We have UIL academic teams, we have band, we have theater arts. There's like I said, over 50 programs.
We have a new drill team.
A brand new drill team. This was our first year for the Majestic, so we have a brand new drill team as well. And all of those teams have been successful, whether that's in the district, at the district level, whether it's at a regional level, or even at a state level.
Yes.
So there are awards that the University of Interscholastic League puts out there, so that we monitor the success of those programs. Right. The UIL will award points for each of those, and that culminates into a program that's called the Lone Star Cup. There's one district from each classification that can win a Lone Star Cup each year, and the district has enjoyed great success there. We've won 8 total Lone Star Cups, and we're currently have won 6 consecutive Lone Star Cups.
That is amazing. I'm personally very proud of our community. I tell people if they want an unbiased opinion, I'm probably not the go-to. I'm probably not the go-to source. Okay, so Craig, tell me a little bit about what kind of growth are we expecting, and how's the school board preparing for this growth? Example, I know that we have an elementary school coming. The site has been identified. The plans are in the works. And so that's one more elementary school. So we'll now have 2 elementary schools, 1 intermediate school, 1 middle school, and 1 high school. What's coming, and how are you planning on handling the growth that's coming?
So we use a demographer to help us understand where that growth is coming. The Argyle Independent School District is unique in a way that we sit across 5 municipalities. So we have 5 different towns or municipalities that are looking at growth in their respective areas. So we use the demographer to help us understand where the growth is coming, at what pace it's coming at, to help us determine when we need additional campuses or revisions of current campuses. When we get to those stages of growth, we reach out to the community and look for bond programs to pass to do that. So you mentioned the most recent bond program includes in addition to our current high school, more classrooms. It also includes some renovations. As we add students, we have to add kitchen space and things like that. It also includes a new elementary, which will be breaking ground probably in the next year.
And that's located in North Lake in the Harvest subdivision.
In the Harvest subdivision, that's correct.
Okay.
And that same bond also approved another elementary that would open in the Canyon Falls subdivision in Flower Mound. It also included, we built a new middle school in the last bond with the anticipation of turning that into a new high school. So it includes phase 2 of that project,
Okay.
and then our current high school will become the new middle school.
That's
so
complicated.
Lots of shuffling.
Yeah.
But this is actually the best way and the least intrusive way of moving students around.
Okay. So what I hear actually gives me confidence because there is a plan and there is protocol in place. And yeah, so the growth is coming. You sound as if you guys are having conversations on a regular basis and prepared. You've lined up your demographer who seems to be on target. So all of this is happening in our community when there's still something special about our community. And what is the definition of the secret sauce, basically? What do you think makes our school district so strong and powerful and desirable?
Well, I would tell you that in my opinion, it starts with talented students. As I mentioned, from Lone Star Cup awards and all the different clubs that we have, and many of those clubs being started by students themselves, we start with talented students. Quickly followed up by amazing staff, administration, coaches, all the people. Everybody goes above and beyond when it comes to our school district and involvement with the students. That includes the community. The community, whether they have students in the district and they're parents of students, or just they live in the community. If there's a need in the district or an opportunity to volunteer, parents are lined up. There's usually people actually turned away. When we need chaperones for an event for particular ages, usually there's more parents wanting to participate than we have room for.
Right.
So I think that combination of all those things really is unique. We just talked about the bond programs and the things we have going there. We have community members in the community that are specialized in commercial construction. They've stepped up and offered their services on committees to help make sure that the district is making right decisions, smart decisions with the taxpayer money. So it's, in my opinion, the secret sauce is the combination of all those things working together to give our students the best chance to succeed, not only in school but in life.
So when does the school board meet?
Well, officially, we meet the third Monday of every month. Unofficially, with all this going on, we meet quite often, many times a month usually.
And your school board meetings are open to the public?
Absolutely.
Okay. What is your attendance like?
The attendance typically at the beginning of a meeting, we'll do recognition. We talked about our talented students, we talked about our talented staff, and we do a lot of recognition. So the beginning of meetings are very full, a lot of times standing room only.
Fantastic.
When those recognitions are over, usually everybody goes on home to their lives to make dinner and do homework and things like that. So the room is usually just left to the board members, but everybody's welcome to stay.
Yes.
Everything is on record. Everything's on the website.
Perfect.
Agendas, everything is there of what we're doing.
Perfect. So we are going to link, obviously, your website to our website. So please feel free to go to www.nortexasteam.com to actually follow up with any of the information that we've provided here today. We'll have links to the city council meetings, school board meetings. This will enable you to stay in the know. If you have questions, please send them to us because we want to get them answered for you. Thank you for chiming in and stay tuned for the next one.